Hello everyone, welcome back to the Nile Valley. We're playing Rome 2's Grand Campaign as Egypt, and we are well on our way to total victory in this campaign. Alright, so we defeated the Knossos fleet here and their army, sending them to the bottom of the sea, which means this force is ready to move on and take their settlement, their final settlement. I was gonna leave Knossos for the end of the campaign, but they're becoming more and more hostile towards us, so it just sort of makes sense to get rid of them now before they attack us. So we'll just move nice and close. It's a pretty big garrison. We've seen how deadly these guys can be in sieges throughout the campaign, so it shouldn't be any real issues there. Alright, I think we're getting pretty close to the end of the turn, if I'm not mistaken. If I remember correctly. What else we got for forces that haven't moved? Okay, right. Up here and there. There's training. Hold up on that. I feel like we could move in here and take these guys out. This force isn't terrible. A lot of mercenaries in there. Just see. They've got... Are they? Tell us how many settlements they have. You know what? Maybe next turn we will move in there and get rid of them. Because this seems like just as good of a choke point. Maybe even better, holding these two fortresses here to prevent anyone from coming down here. Plus it'll give us another settlement in this province. Garrison, yeah, see, look at that. The garrison is completely depleted. It looks like they just don't have any food. Alright, does anyone else have movement left? Stay there. Guys all deployed. Yep. Fleet that hasn't moved. Unfortunately, we've still got to keep him parked there. And we actually should be able to move. Yes, bring you all the way around this way. So, I have an idea. I'm gonna switch this guy out. Since this fleet's at full strength, this fleet's not at full strength. We'll have him come in here and replenish while he defends. Alright, our allies moving that way. Good there.
I'm listening.
Right. What do I want to do with this army?
Ready for battle.
Now, we could disband this force and raise another doom stack. Or we could continue north. The rest of these guys.
Ready for battle.
Support them.
Speak. I'm listening. Ready for battle. For the people.
We fight for you, my lord.
listening.
Can you get on the force march?
We will get there first.
Yeah, we'll bring all 4 forces up here. And move it around the corner. Good there. Sure we haven't forgotten anybody.
We are ready.
Ready for orders.
Alright, yeah, I think we've moved everyone. Do a quick check for slums. Build that. That. Don't think we have slums anywhere or any empty build slots. Should have enough, yeah. Got plenty of building to do still, so. Alright, good. I believe we can end the turn and continue reading some more of Rosalie David's Ancient Egypt. Now, the burial customs introduced at the commencement of Nakata II provided the leaders of the communities with distinctive superior burials, whereas previously all classes had been buried in simple, shallow graves. Son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch. Is the fleet not sitting there? What the fuck? I thought I put the fleet into this, Oh, son of a bitch. This is not the same settlement. No, it is. I thought I put... Maybe I didn't move the fleet in. What the hell? Whatever the case, we're gonna have to retake it. It's a little bit annoying. It's not a big deal. We do have an army in the area as well, I believe. That's just a little bit of a nuisance, but anyway, they actually took a fair bit of damage. I guess maybe I misclicked or something, or forgot to move them in after I moved the other army down, or other fleet down. I don't know. Alright, although most of the population continued to build these pit graves, their leaders were now interred in monumental brick tombs that incorporated a bench-shaped superstructure, decorated with recessed brick paneling on the facade, which housed the burial goods in a series of chambers, and an underground substructure where the body was placed. Because of the shape of the superstructure, these are now called mastaba tombs, from the Arabic word for bench or bench-shaped. Brick architecture appeared earlier in Mesopotamia, but it was used for temples rather than tombs. So again, if there was a link, it was perhaps only the concept that traveled to Egypt. Oh, is this... It's not Knossos. It is Knossos. They had another army. Son of a gun. Alright, well, this will give us something else to do. I mean, we could fight this and potentially do a fair bit of damage to them, but... Dude, I didn't realize they had a second army there. They're actually in behind our lines here. That could be a bit of a problem. Let's see if the fleet can catch up to them. The new artistic developments included inscribed cylinder seals and stone mace heads, which occur in both areas. Parallels found in other parts of the world. However, since they are easily transportable, they may have entered Italy as a result of trading connections. Slate palettes now appeared in Egypt are perhaps more interesting, although the concept of the slate palette, which was used at first for grinding and mixing eye makeup, and then developed into a ceremonial form, is undoubtedly Egyptian in origin. Some examples are carved with figures of composite animals with entwined necks. This motif is not found in earlier or later Egyptian art, but may have been derived from forms found in Mesopotamia. So, the author's just exploring the possibility of links between the Egyptian origins of Egyptian civilization, Egyptian culture, and some of the other ancient civilizations. Do we not have any more family members that we can put in here? That's not good. Parthian families, Jewish families, Parthian families, Indian families, Jewish families. Son of a gun. Alright, well, who's got the best stats? This guy's pretty good. Alright, let's put you in charge there for now. Use of mercenaries. Gaijia died. Guess that's what we need to replace there. Alright, let's take a look at this situation here. So, this army slipped behind us.
Yes.
Get there on the forced march, but I think we take their capital first, and then we come back to deal with this. So, we're gonna need an army over here. We are not able to recruit at the moment. Probably that army in Gaul, that spare army that we have in Gaul. Oh, perfect. We actually got you over here, so this makes sense. It actually worked out. Should we bring some support here for you? Suppose it's not a bad idea. What are we missing there?
Fleet reporting,
Yeah,
my lord.
I did forget to move the other fleet over.
For now, I am listening.
How can
Oh,
I
you know what it
assist,
is?
my
I
lord?
clicked on the
Salute.
same fleet, I
What
guess.
can
I
do
don't know.
for Egypt?
I don't know exactly what happened, but
I
anyway,
live
let's
to
bring
serve
you over.
Pharaoh. Egypt, as each of its servants.
I don't think they've got enough movement, but
Laying siege. Let them cower.
alright, well, we definitely don't need to fight this. But we'll take a lot of damage on the elephants if we don't. Plus, this is a big battle. Let's have some fun. Alright, we'll deploy close to the water where we can bring our ships in and do some more damage to them. I feel like the other side is going to be a little bit better, maybe? There'll be more room to shoot them. This hill here kind of in the way a little bit. Plus two, they'll only be coming out of here, so... Alright. Elephants stand over here. You two Stay back here. Already damaged, so I don't want to take any more damage on two of them. Artillery.
By your command.
Alright, that looks good.
Troops and ready. Ready. And ready. Battle group awaiting orders.
Awaiting your command. Grouped and ready.
Ballista. Your orders.
Move you guys up a little bit.
We hold our purpose. Give no
Guys into
ground.
position.
We will whip these dogs.
My guess is they're gonna come right at us. Ah, son of a bitch, the fleet's coming in from way over there. The opposite side. That's unfortunate.
Royal thorax swordsman.
Anyway, not a huge deal, but would have been nice to have a fleet on the same size. Son of a bitch.
Ballista.
I forgot they had artillery.
Fire on the enemy. Ready. Quick
Go back into these trees.
melee troops awaiting orders. Ballista.
We get all of our ballista to aim at their ballista.
Fire on the enemy.
Got one of them. Oh. Yeah, see, they're using explosive round. Isn't terribly effective. Alright. Hold your fire.
Stop now. Yours to command.
What do we got over here? Pikes. Guys, all come over here. Alright. Well, let's get to work. Maybe we should have
Ballista.
auto-resolved this. It's gonna take a little while, by the looks of things. They're not gonna come straight at us. Shoot at those javelins. Wait till we get the fleet over here. Guys, come over to there. And I don't know. Thinking we might actually land the archers. Yeah, let's do that. We'll bombard with the artillery from.
Ballista.
The fuck
Field
are you
artillery
doing?
awaiting orders. Advance at speed. Ballista. Take aim.
Some shots at the cavalry there.
Elephants.
Maybe we could send the thorax swordsman and the elephants in now, and I have no doubt that we'd win here. Got another ballista over there. Want to be careful of that. Wonder actually, any of you guys
We serve the mighty Pharaoh.
can actually reach it?
Set the horse.
Probably be a good idea to take this thing out before we send the elephants in, since it's facing that direction. Ships should be safe. I think they've got enough range. Yeah, they definitely have enough range. Alright, let's take some shots there. Standard round is going to be more effective probably. Guys, get into position.
We await your word.
Doesn't look like they're turning around.
Attack! Warriors of Egypt! Our missiles await your orders.
Very impressive looking fleet here. Is it kind of actually worked out that they took this settlement, because it gives us the opportunity to catch up to this army and get rid of them. Flopped up a little bit there. Good place to shoot. Not doing super well here.
Artillery ships reporting. Battle ready. Pharaoh's wrath.
Might have probably been a good idea to be a little bit more careful with the selection of these guys. Anyway, I have confidence that they'll be able to make their way through there. Alright, let's get everybody back in line now. Move forward a little bit.
Artillery at your command.
Got one of the archers.
Pharaoh, strength unto him.
Gonna be able to reach us out here. Yeah, the problem is there's only one ballista mounted on each one of these warships, so not to mention they seem terribly inaccurate here. Building, I guess, is shielding them a little bit. On fire a little bit of fire damage there.
Our missiles
Get
await
the
you
fuck out of there.
To the orders!
Ready! Our orders! Artillery awaiting orders! Senor!
Support ships ready! Artillery ships ready!
I don't think he's shooting at us. Trying to get into range, but they can't figure it out. Alright, we got one of them. Good job. One down. One of the archers on the ground here.
Go ashore!
We'll wait till they all get down before we get them organized.
Get moving! Move to position!
For the Pharaoh! Strength unto him! Artillery at your command! Proud sons of Egypt!
There we go. And then
Artillery ships reporting!
before keep shooting at the ballista.
Pharaoh's wrath! Our missiles await your order!
Alright. Over here. You two. Get to work with the archers.
Missile infantry ready! Ballista! At speed! At the double!
Gonna put you guys on fire. Well, I don't know if you have any ammunition left, but just in case. Oh, here they come. Look at this.
At the double!
Quick
Is that
march!
because we've landed here?
For Egypt!
Double time!
Your orders!
Move you guys back a little bit.
Throw weapons!
Elephants versus
Engage!
cavalry. I don't. Alright, they're definitely not going to.
War elephant!
Fuck, that's not good.
For glory!
Need to get these archers over here.
Elephant!
Archers!
You guys on fire? Well, yeah. Good job.
War elephant! Orders, my lord!
Smashing the citizen cavalry here.
Engage! War elephant!
A little worried about the Tarantine cavalry. Taking down some of our troops already.
Our aim is true! At speed! Quick march! War elephant! Elephants ready for battle!
Yep, they're not gonna move their artillery by the looks of things.
War elephant!
Ooh, stay away from those peltas. Guys, get over here.
Archers! Fight your target!
Royal Thorax Swordsman! Ready for orders!
Archers!
Ready! War elephants! Elephants!
Fortunately, we've lost control of the elephants.
Missiles at your command!
I take out the peltas,
For the Pharaoh!
the archers.
Strength Archers!
One disadvantage of these guys is
Your orders! Understood! Commander! Missile infantry ready!
their range, obviously.
Ready and waiting!
Shoot.
Charge! Forward! Orders! War elephant!
Alright. Back over here and help out.
Royal Thorax Swordsman!
Alright, it's a little bit of a mess.
We will darken the skies!
The line is holding.
Royal Thorax Swordsman! Melee ready and waiting! Command! At your service! Orders! Understood! Ready and waiting! Royal Thorax Swordsman!
Archers! Fight your targets!
We're on the run. Alright, I think this will be over here shortly.
Royal Thorax Swordsman!
Missile! At the double!
Royal Thorax Swordsman!
You guys aren't the best for chasing them down, but
Melee infantry!
whatever. Bring you guys into the town center.
Archers! Attack! Warriors of Egypt!
Our aim is true.
We are at your
Oh,
command!
it took a lot of damage on that archer.
Of Egypt.
Okay, a little bit sloppy there, but I don't know. As you guys know, my first battle of the day is usually pretty rough. Good God. 450 losses. We would have barely taken a scratch if we had used the auto resolve there.
As you request.
Alright. They do any damage? No, that's good.
Fleet reporting, my lord.
I'll just put the fleet into Pride Port for now.
Where should I go?
Anyway. Yeah, I can't believe I did that. Oh well. Worked out in the end anyway. Real problem that we have is down here with this force, but we might be able to pick up a bunch of mercenaries and deal with them that way. Get over here and take this. Alright, so we will have to fight this one manually. Well, we shouldn't have too much difficulty here.
Artillery at your...
I think probably we just come land here. Wondering if we might have more room to operate over here. Actually, yeah. Have the archers land over here. Then you guys can cover them as they make their landing.
Back is to the sea. Our enemy before us. Pity them. Their hearts tremble whether to fight or
As soon as we land them, that seems to trigger the AI into coming at us. Ah, shit, forgot about these guys. Anyway, it's not a huge deal. The big thing that we've got to worry about is the cavalry here. Hopefully we can
firepower ready.
take those cavalry out
Artillery at
early.
your command. Our oars are set. Artillery
Get
awaiting
everybody on
orders.
standard round.
As you wish.
A little bit more effective. Just see how inaccurate that is.
Artillery
Before I keep
ships
shooting
ready.
at that cavalry for now. There's at least one more cavalry unit in here as well.
We await your word. Fire ashore.
Put a couple of them.
Artillery ships
We
reporting.
got their general up there. Got a little bit of a texture issue there. The back.
Artillery awaiting orders.
Doing an okay job.
Archers. Quick march.
Yeah. Here they come.
Firepower ready. Arrows ra. Your orders, my lord. Artillery ready.
Move back a little bit. Give us a little bit more room. Make them run as far as possible. They've stopped moving the cavalry. That's weird. I don't know. Works for us though.
Ready.
Gives us the opportunity to kill them before they get over here. And then another citizens cavalry there.
We serve the mighty Pharaoh. Attack. Orders. Aye.
Shooting that one. So, yeah, we did a really good job on that first cavalry. Yeah, again they stopped.
Artillery awaiting orders.
Yeah, I feel like the damage we've done here is enough that we should be able to finish off their cavalry with our archers before they're able to get a charge in on us.
Pharaoh's wrath. My lord, battle ready. 1,000 deaths. Firepower ready.
Alright, you guys start shooting at this.
Attack.
They're blobbed up here a little bit.
Egyptian warriors.
You guys shoot at them. I don't think they're going to be too much of an issue. Move forward a little bit. Want a little bit of room to operate here. Good thing is too, they're coming at us in a little bit of broken up, coming up at us in parts rather than one huge force.
Missiles. Murders.
Separate you guys a little bit. Quickly take out this mob and then focus on the cavalry.
Missiles at your command. Archers.
actually focus on the cavalry.
Awaiting orders. Fire!
Come on, shoot, shoot, shoot.
Archers! We will darken the skies. Archers!
Alright. I'm not going exactly as I'd hoped.
My lord! Missiles!
Guys, move back.
Proud sons of Egypt!
Fucking hell.
Awaiting orders.
Going for our general too.
Ready! As you say!
Hopefully we don't get him killed. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Broke them.
Missile infantry ready! What are your orders? As you command. Ready! Fire on the enemy! Our aim is true! Serve the mighty Pharaoh! We will darken the skies!
They dismount? No, they didn't dismount.
Egyptian
Alright.
warriors!
This, even though these cavalry are extremely depleted, they are causing us a real freaking problem.
Archers! Missiles! Orders!
God, they broke another one of our archers, or shattered another one of our archers.
Missiles as you command! My lord! Fire on the enemy! My lord! Archers! Velos!
Alright, this is bad. Bad, bad, bad. For fuck's sake. Get shot by those javelins.
Missiles at your command! Awaiting orders! Archers! Ready! Orders! Awaiting orders! Archers! Threatening
If
us!
you guys would just fucking shoot, that would be great. Those spears have some range on them.
Our aim is true! Our orders!
Alright. Finally got the archers. Or the cavalry, rather.
Servants of mighty Pharaoh!
I guess focus on taking out those slingers. So we should be good now
We will darken the sky!
to kite them.
Archers!
Only thing we really have to worry about here is their ranged units.
Bubble the skies!
Any units that's got, oh shit, 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 shit.
My lord!
More citizen cavalry coming in.
We serve the mighty Pharaoh! Archers! Proud sons of Egypt! Archers! Missile! Archers! We are at your command!
Shoot, shoot.
Archers!
Gotta get rid of those javelins.
Affairs and deaths!
I have another one of our
Archers!
archers broken.
For the Pharaoh! My lord! Double time! Archers!
Alright, this is going really poorly. I really overestimating my fuck, I think we lost that ship there completely. Or that unit rather.
We serve the
A couple of you
mighty
go
Pharaoh.
this way.
Archers! Now orders! Egyptian warriors!
Alright, thank God.
Double time! Archers! Ready! Archers! Find your targets! Proud sons of Egypt! My lord!
To get those javelins shut down.
Missiles at your command! Archers!
Move back a little bit.
Archers! Archers! Missile infantry ready! Archers! Sting and us!
Alright, I think So long as we've got enough ammunition, we should be fine here. Definitely not my finest hour. This one. How are we doing over here?
Archers! Quick march! What are your orders? For Egypt! As me! Archers! Archers! Feed us! At the Taban!
A lot of casualties.
Our orders!
Guys, actually come over here and help out with this.
For Egypt!
Back over here where the protection of our fleet is.
Egyptian warriors!
Alright. More or less got it, but the price has been quite high. A lot of casualties.
Archers! Advance at speed!
Be able to speed it up a little bit. Ooh, close victory, no kidding. Yikes. $500 losses. You know what? It doesn't look like we lost anyone completely, so long as the general survived. I'm... Oh no, he did not survive. Well, ain't that some shit. Got another Ptolemy bites the dust. Now we're actually running pretty low on them. Doing in there. Yikes.
It is an honor to serve you.
Yeah, running pretty low on family members. Town, that's fine. Get rid of that, and we'll get rid of that as well. Yeah, actually, before I forget, let's double check the political situation. Still in good shape. Leave that for now. Actually, my goodness. Your wife. Oh wow, 6 authority. Your promotion. You'll be in command of the next army that we raise. Anyone else? Wife? Fuck it. Guess there's no one that we have that we can. Oh wait, no, we can educate. It's really expensive, but 1,000. I don't know if that's freaking worth it or what, especially with how quickly we seem to be going through generals. Alright, an interesting fight. We'll definitely want to get rid of them though. Where the fuck did they come from? Did they... Fuck were they? Weird. Anyway, not a huge issue. Let's have you come in here and take this. I think auto resolve would be fine here. Ooh, could have fought that one. But I'm okay with that result, and I don't want to speed things a little bit. Yeah, war with those guys. Prefer the civil settlements. Just give a little bit more public order, so helps out a little bit. Take a look at the strategic overview. I just want to see who we're at war with. Okay, we're not at war with any of the Dacians yet. That's good. Finish off Macedonia. I think they're down to their final settlement now, by the looks of things. War should prove interesting up here. To get started, but that'll probably be next episode. Well, maybe not. We might get into it a little bit this episode. I'm not gonna move you yet because get down here and get rid of this army. And we could auto resolve this, but I'm gonna fight this one, I guess. Yeah. I don't know, we haven't had a field battle for a while. Got our elite troops here too, so nothing really to worry about. Have a bit of a mobility advantage on us. We do have the elephants, so of course, all the difference in the world. Try and get up on this hill here, but that's just gonna be kind of awkward. Maybe use that to protect our flank.
Ballista! Commander!
I think what we'll do is we'll position the elephants up there. You can actually protect this flank over here.
Royal Thorax swordsmen! Melee infantry ready!
What I'm gonna do here is a double line.
Royal Thorax swordsmen!
I'll back up a little bit.
Understood!
Because these guys are a little bit damaged.
Field artillery ready!
War elephants! At your service!
Melee troops! Royal Thorax swordsmen!
I promise you victory if we hold our purpose.
I wasn't actually sure if they were going to come at us because they do have artillery of their own, so
Royal Thorax swordsmen!
I'll move up a little bit. Unfortunately, this is going to put us in range of their artillery. I'm going to try and get rid of their artillery with our own.
On the double!
Or if they leave it unprotected, we could
Awaiting your command!
back in here.
Ready your weapons!
Vista!
Guys, target those ballistas.
War elephants! Ready your weapons!
Fortunately, we've just got to take the damage for now.
At your service.
Melee troops awaiting orders. Quick march!
By your command. Ready for orders.
Come on, get into position.
By your command. To glory. Advance. To engage.
Didn't quite get into position there. Still held pretty good. Their artillery's down.
Vista!
Well, you guys target their general now. How are we doing
To
here?
command.
And get rid of them.
War elephants!
Yours to command.
Right. Elephants should be okay on their own there.
On the double. By your command.
At your service. Royal Thorax swordsmen, by your command. Commander, ready. As you command. Orders. At the double.
Alright, looking good.
Ready and waiting. Ready for orders.
It's going so slow, what the hell?
Royal Thorax swordsmen.
Yeah, that's okay then. Pretty well armored troops here, we should be fine. We gotta get in behind these pikes. Those pikes could be a bit of a problem.
War elephants! Engage!
Send some of the elephants in there to break that up.
We await your orders! War elephants! For honor! Our orders!
At your service. Double time.
War elephants!
Orders. Elephants at the ready.
War elephants!
I don't have control of either of them.
Melee troops awaiting orders. Forward.
Awaiting your command.
Royal Thorax.
Alright, the line's starting to break here.
Elephants.
I don't have
War
control.
elephants! Our orders! War elephants! War elephants!
Your orders. Yes, Commander. Engage. Ready and waiting.
Yeah, the disadvantage to actually fighting this battle though is that
At your command.
their army is not going to be completely destroyed. Continue here for a little bit.
War elephants!
Your orders.
We can run some of them down.
Elephants ready for battle.
Ready for orders. To glory.
Orders.
Elephants are a little bit quicker than their regular troops, so they can run them down a little bit. Actually took quite a bit of damage there in that front line.
Make haste, men! As you request.
So we want to finish these guys off. I think we're safe to auto-resolve this, even though these guys are low in health. The odds are just so good that we should be fine. That'll get rid of both of them.
That's all.
Alright, good stuff.
Ready for battle. We are ready.
How far can we get on force march? Damn. Really hoping we'd be able to get back to one of these settlements here, but unfortunately not. Make our way back this way. All right. That is pretty much it for Macedon. Oh, okay, they do have another settlement. Alright. Well, we should be another turn or two before we can get up there, but still, they're almost finished off. Enemy army, what the fuck? Behind our lines over here. Where is it? Alright, not exactly a very threatening army. Let's get up here and take this.
Let them come before our might.
We are ready.
Bring all 4 armies.
For the people. On the move. Ready
And
for
then we'll
battle.
disband this one.
Blocked.
Just use her for the extra balance of power here in this situation. Actually, wouldn't be a bad one to fight. Would be a pretty fun one, but since we've got the 4 armies here, we'll just auto-resolve it. Very little casualties.
That's all.
And that's it for the Namanites. Watch that. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. Alright, good stuff.
We are
And
ready.
you, my dear, to disband you will allow us to recruit another army in the far east here. Not, or I guess more the Middle East. Not even really the Middle East. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Thinking. Quality. I forget what quality the troops are. They weren't super high tier units, but the problem is. Well, you know what? Maybe we can get our allies to help with this shit. I don't want them to take the actual settlement, but I would like them to get rid of the army. We recruit an army here or here. Could get attacked right away, And the issue would be that if there's not enough mercenaries in the area to give us a full stack, then we're going to have a real hard time defeating this force. Safe bet is to recruit the army here and then retake these settlements. I think is what I'm going to do. Alright, so got Nike here. State the defender of the two lands. An elephant. Oh, we got. Oh man, not a lot of mercenaries. Hire them right away. And we'll increase the armor on these guys. They don't really need the additional armor. Unfortunately. All we can recruit is the trash. I think I'm gonna temporarily get rid of this and build the workshop there so we can recruit a ballista. Maybe we could have recruited another Doomstack down here at Petra. Brought it up, but it's gonna take too long, and I think we'll be able to take them on with this. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it's asking a lot for these guys. We might need a second army down there. Which, I guess we could bring this guy down. Not too far off. Yeah, maybe that might be what I might do.
As you request.
We've got these two Doomstacks operating in the area here. And the war with the Greek nations is nearly finished. War with the Gallic tribes is nearly finished. I mean, we're almost finished off the wars that we're involved in right now. Alright, how are we looking up here? Celtic Federation.
Ready for orders.
For the people. We're ready.
Definitely want to take that. Ah, damn it. Forgot to demolish all this stuff last turn. It would be nice to get rid of this army. Alright, so we've got 3 armies there. Nervii are going to be a bit of a pain. They're very tough. Or, well, tough as far as Rome 2 factions go. It doesn't look like they've got any real elite troops yet, judging from this. You never know. These guys are kind of isolated here. Armies here, 3 armies here. Cool. Just concerned about this army here. Got our allies up here moving on. Versus. Guess maybe what we'll do is we'll send one of these crap stacks back
Speak. I'm
to
listening.
deal with this guy.
Ready for battle. What can I do for Egypt?
Ready for battle.
Italy.
Speak. I'm listening.
How much movement does it? 50% to go into ambush. Alright. Okay, it's 55%. Alright, let's move you to there.
I am still ready.
And put you into ambush.
Surprise.
And see if he comes through this way. These two armies. I'm hoping... So, probably Cyprus is going to take this, and then these two are going to retake it. Be my guess. I have enough movement to get down and hit us here. More movement than we do. I want to get over here to Noria.
Ready for battle. What can I do for Egypt?
Ready for battle.
We fight for you, my lord.
Speak. I'm listening.
Alright, this is what we're gonna do.
Ready for orders.
Move you
What
to
can I
there.
do for Egypt? You have further orders?
You
Make yourselves
in
at home.
We are ready.
camp, and then we're gonna move you to here and put her in ambush.
Standing ready.
So
Concealed from view.
that'll give them three options. This army and this army should be hidden. They should just only see this army. So they're either going to attack us here, thinking that it's just the one
At your
army,
command.
or they're going to retake this, or they'll hit this. So if they retake that, that's not... Then we can either move on to Noria next turn, or move up there and take them out. Or if they come down here and take this, then we can just converge on them with the three armies and destroy them. Or if they come down here and attack this, we shouldn't have any difficulty defeating them with these two armies, especially with this guy in camp. So
I live to serve Pharaoh.
that, I think, is what we're gonna do, and we'll have you come over here and take a look at what's going on, which doesn't seem like it's anything.
As you request. We are ready.
Okay, movement is what we want. Alright. Finish that off there. Everything looks good here in the north. Time to take a look at what's going on in the east. So,
Ready for battle.
I think we will make this attack here.
We are ready.
I look to more joy
Oh,
from my
shit.
sword than
Just hang on one second. How does that affect our Libya? No longer allies with Libya. Can we get our
Be
alliance
welcome.
back?
You have my full attention. My
Fuck's
ears
sake.
await your words, as willing slaves.
I guess that's not a big deal. Take a look at this here. We could just send a fleet down and take it. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Libya, yeah, the defensive ally of, or their client state of Carthage. Anyway, we'll just leave it for now. See how that plays out.
Follow me to battle.
Actually got a little bit of troops in there.
Settlement.
I think I'm just gonna auto-resolve this and end the episode. Actually, why don't we fight it and then end the episode? So a little bit shorter here today than what I've been doing lately, but we've got a few more episodes to go here anyway. We did get a lot of work done though, I'd say. Alright, this looks like it is a nice, easy one to siege here. The matter of where do we want to attack from. I think we attack from here. Plenty of open area to bring our archers up. There's only one tower here. Be able to do plenty of damage there. We won't need the towers. You guys can drop those. Ooh, we've only got 2 artillery pieces here though. Something worth noting. Is back here. Archers out front.
Missiles at your command! Shock cavalry ready!
We are at your command.
Heavy horse at your command! Field artillery, yours to command!
Alright, take that tower down, pretty please.
High, but nowhere is impregnable. We will scale them. Any who resist shall know death or servitude.
Yeah, this is definitely a situation where
Ballista!
I'd like to have more artillery. 4 is a nice number, I find. 2, you still have enough to get things done with 2, but you definitely have to be a little bit more careful with your ammunition. How you spend it. Two of the heavy onagers would be pretty good in this sort of situation. Don't really need 4 of those, but let's see if we can start taking out some of this wall. Killed a couple of the slingers there. Where are they going? Give it this portion here. Ah, shit.
Take aim! Elite
I want to get these slingers off the wall before we move our archers up.
infantry at your command!
Might actually
Egyptian infantry!
consider bringing up a couple of...
Ready to march!
let's bring up 2 of you guys. And just bring them up as
We serve the mighty
blockers for the archers,
Orders, my
so they can
lord.
absorb any of the fire. Definitely need to get at least 1 breach in here. How we doing ammo wise? Oh, we're still okay. Should be able to get a 2nd breach as well. I'm really hoping is that we break this and then we can sort of trap them in between. There we go, that was nice. Very, very nice. Nice going. Let's start shooting there. There. Running off with the slingers, that is just fine. Guys, a little bit tight to the archers. Hook you up. bring the artillery here for now. I don't think we're gonna need them, but I think we've got a couple of shots left. We might as well just conserve them, just in case there's something to deal with. Alright, so we're gonna want to take these slingers out first.
Elite archers!
Melee infantry! Servants of mighty Pharaoh!
Oh, you know what? I think the archers actually might have a little bit more range than the slingers anyway, by the looks of things. Not really returning fire. Maybe they just don't have line of sight, I don't know. Or skirmishers. It's up to deal with.
We will darken the skies! Lose!
Persian archers!
Two of you come over this way and start shooting at this.
Egyptian infantry! Persian archers!
You guys are pretty well shielded, so not the most effective target to be shooting at. Oh, pardon me. I was managed to get my face away from the microphone before I sneezed, but I'm sure you guys still caught it. I apologize. I used to have a hotkey for muting the microphone, but I disabled it because I'd been finding that every once in a while I would hit the hotkey and would mute the microphone without actually realizing that I've muted the microphone.
What are your
Hold your
orders?
fire, boys. So because of that, I've decided that it's a lot better to not do that.
Ready to march!
Nothing worse than recording a video and realizing that there's no sound whatsoever.
Your command. Double time!
Yours to command.
Or no audio, that is. Anyway, apologize for the sneeze. I think it's just this horse skirmisher left, really. I don't think we've lost anyone yet. I'm kind of like, I would just push these guys in and make the attack, but I don't want to see if we can get through this without losing a single soldier. As we're, oh,
Missile infantry ready!
never mind, that's not going to happen now.
Melee infantry! As you wish!
Persian archers!
Alright, let's move
Melee
in.
infantry at the ready! We are at your command! Elite archers! Proud sons of Egypt!
You two, I think, are going to be done for the day. Let's
Egyptian infantry!
bring in some... Oop. To here.
Advance at speed!
Melee infantry!
Some infantry to here.
Egyptian infantry!
Move you guys up.
We understand!
Orders, my lord!
Like they're bringing the skirmishers over.
Fire!
Our orders!
Should move you guys back out of the way.
Double! Melee infantry at the ready!
Move them up and taking fire from the tower
Preserve
there.
the mighty Pharaoh!
We go there. Go there.
Awaiting orders!
Awaiting orders!
Let's go in to support them.
Persian archers!
My lord!
Alright, so Nova Blood Cavalry there. Have you two come and take this. Bring the archers in. Finish this off. Oh shit, we still got some slingers up there.
For Egypt! Infantry at your command! As you wish! Egyptian infantry!
Infantry ready! Pharaoh! Strength unto him! Preserve the mighty Pharaoh!
Infantry at the ready!
For Egypt!
Ready! Melee infantry ready! Egyptian infantry!
At the ready!
Okay, it's over there. You guys get up there and kill those
Persian archers! Fill the
those
skies!
slingers.
For Egypt! Quick march!
Don't think they're gonna actually move out of the town center here, so we should be fine just to come off with the archers.
Egyptian infantry!
Advance and speed! Quick march!
Infantry at your command!
For the Pharaoh! Strength unto him!
Alright, pretty easy siege there.
We are at your command!
Pretty much by the book. Took a little bit of casualties when we moved in, but nothing to really worry about. And this army's not under any threat whatsoever. So, should be fine. I mean, we could even consider disbanding this army so that we can raise another force where that army from Knossos is. But I like having these guys in position. Just in case somebody declares war on us from that area, because we don't have anybody else in the area here.
As you request.
Yeah, these poor bastards. Just one settlement. I'll convert that. So, gives us the choke point there, and not to mention also a place where we can also fall back to here if need be. But I think that's good for now, as I think next time what we're going to do is to start a war with Roxalana. Gonna give you guys a bit of a preview here. Take a look at the situation.
For the people.
Got these guys. A matter of getting these armies into position, I think.
At your command. What can I do
Yeah,
for
so we're sending him over. Probably I'm gonna send him all the way to Zatakarta,
As you request.
and then have you start making your way back this way. And that way we can push. Should probably. I might wait one more turn
For the people.
before we do the attack, just because
Speak. I'm listening.
I'd like to be able to hit them simultaneously. If they're just gonna sit here on the borders, then we'll be able to potentially take out 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 armies right away, and pretty much steamroll right through them. So I think it's better that we
We are ready.
wait one more turn before we do all that. But anyway, we'll finish up these movements for this turn next time, and pick up from here, I do believe, next time. So thank you once again for watching, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Part number, I want to say 53? 52 or 53 is next? I think it's 53. Could be even 54, I'm not sure. I'm losing track, but trying to get this done before episode 60, but it's hard to say. Anyway, have yourselves a great day. Ragnarok signing out.